off to my first ever ABR festival. I can already tell it's going to be an absolute scorcher of a weekend. Now, I've never been before. I'm meeting a few friends down there, so it's going to be amazing. I've also got the opportunity to test ride the Voge Rally 300. I'm equally excited and nervous because I've never ridden a bike off-road before. Not to mention that the seat height of this bike is 920. Oh my god, 920. With my little legs, this is going to be fun. I've never ridden a bike where I can't get my feet down before, so this is going to be a challenge, but I'm going to throw myself into it and see how we get on. I'll keep you posted. So I was nervous to give the Voge a go because the seat height's 920. As you can see, I had to do a shuffle to one side just to get one foot down. Obviously, first embarrassment of the ride was I struggled to get the bike into first gear.
I get in first gear.
I eventually got over that embarrassment and did manage to put the bike in first gear, and off we went. A bit of a wobbly start there, hill start into a gravel path, so my mind was going wild. Anyway, we were off and that's all that mattered. I kept thinking, if we can limit the stops so I don't have to put my feet down, then that's great. I think I was being overtaken by a cyclist at this point, which isn't ideal. We were heading on our way to the manufacturer's loop, which is a little off-road loop that they use to do the test rides at ABR festival. We had to stop here, so it's a nice little tippy tap of my first attempt at stopping. So we're off on the gravel paths to the manufacturer's loop. I'm just finding my feet, seeing what the bike feels like, getting used to how the bike feels off-road. It's a completely new concept to me. I've never ridden a bike off-road before, so I was really sort of getting used to the feel of it. One quite tight turn here into the field, and then we stopped just to have an initial chat, lay out the rules, and just to give us an overview of how it was going to go. Woohoo, that's me. So Mike filmed some footage as well and kindly let me use it so I could see what it was like watching myself ride. So the terrain is sort of a mixture of gravel, sand, grass. If anyone's done the manufacturer's loop at the ABR festival, you'll know. There are a few hills. It's nothing too challenging, but it was enough for my first time off-road. So tackling my first sort of hill, I just kept it in second gear and just went for it. I thought the worst thing I can do is stop, so I just needed to keep going. I think I was remembering to breathe here. I feel as the ride went on, I sort of got used to the terrain. You get used to it pretty quickly, and I have to say the Voge Rally 300 is so easy to ride, so that really helped. I can see how off-road riding would be addictive. It's a lot of fun.
on, go on, go on, go on, go on. Wow, well done George. Well done George. Well done George.
Every so often we'd just pull over in a group and have a little catch up, just make sure that everyone was okay. Everybody in the group was so supportive. I can't tell you, it was really nice to have that confidence that everyone around you has you back. Yeah, I really enjoyed the ride. That was my first go at having a little stand up while I'm riding, which felt completely unnatural to me, so I only managed a few seconds. Definitely something I need to work on. Because there'd been no rain, it was so dry and the dust was everywhere. You couldn't have your visor up at all because it was such thick dust you could hardly see in front of you. I felt like I'd sort of settled into it at this point. Obviously, you know, anyone who rides off-road is going to tell me I've got no technique or anything. I 100% agree. But just my first time off-road, I felt quietly comfortable. I really enjoyed this bike. It's actually made me want one. Another little check-in point. Thanks for everyone for their thumbs up. I was really enjoying myself by this point. The level of sweat was unreal. I don't know if you can see it, my face is bright red like a beetroot. So another little go here at standing up, which managed a few more seconds. My confidence wasn't quite there. I think my mindset was like, it seems to be working while I'm sitting down, so I'm just gonna stick with that. Everything was going really well, really enjoying the ride, feeling really comfortable, and then I noticed ahead that the group has stopped on a hill, and I went for the floor and it was not there. Disaster. Cringe. What a dismount. Nobody could help either because they couldn't get off their bikes because of the camber of the hill.
Oh no! There was no floor there, George! No!
Alright?
Yeah.
You got your breath back?
Yeah.
You alright?
Yeah.
Anyway, after that, what do you have to do? You just got to get back on.
You alright?
Yeah.
Calm.
I'm on it, yeah.
After my first little drop off-road, I didn't let it knock my confidence.
You alright? Yeah.
If you did any test rides, to be honest, if you were even just at the ABR festival, you know how hot it was, and I cannot explain. This video does not show the level of heat that I was feeling. I had sweat like dripping down my face. It was unbelievable. Every time we stopped, it just felt unbearable. Again, absolutely struggling in the heat. My face is even redder than it was before. I can't believe it. I was so buzzing. We were just about to head back. I've had such a great time on this bike, and then my first time off-road with these guys, and it was such a laugh. Just heading back now along the gravel roads to the Voge stand. I decide, since it's a hill and since my previous, I will abandon the bike here and I'll let someone help me. But big thank you to Voge and username Kate and Mike Pye for organising the ride. It was fantastic, and it's certainly given me the bug to give off-roading another go. What a fantastic experience.